Haha! Finally, after my most healing video, my multi-step plan to come across as if I know next to nothing about competitive Pokemon battles is complete. That's right, everything I said in that video that was stupid or incorrect was all on purpose. It was all intentional. It was all part of the plan, I swear. Now everyone's going to underestimate me in all of my competitive battles. Let's see if the gambit paid off. So, a couple weeks ago, I got a message on Discord from a streamer called Paladin. He was looking for a last-minute 8th player in a content creator tournament. This wasn't just any tournament though, because when I asked him what the format was going to be, Paladin told me that it was going to be a surprise and the specific rules and regulations would be revealed closer to the time. I figured it was probably time for me to step outside my bubble and actually interact with other creators for once, so I accepted. A few days before the event, we found out what the format was going to be. Gen 6 singles with this pool of 30 Pokemon to choose from. Oh dear. Now would be a good time to mention, I am not a competitive team builder or battler. The last time I took part in a tournament, I didn't even take a single game before being knocked out. And that's the tournament, guy. I make my silly little videos on silly little topics, and every time I even remotely try to make a passing comment on VGC or Smogon singles, I end up making like 3 faux pas and have a small country's worth of people in the comments telling me that yes, I'm an idiot and everyone else somehow knew that Wish healed an amount based on the original user's HP stat and not a flat 50%, and what was I talking about again? Oh, right. I have very little competitive Pokemon experience. My only claim to fame is that at one point I was top 300 in the Gen 9 random battles ladder, but I don't really think that applies here. Anyway, the matches are best of 3 single elimination, and you can swap between teams between rounds in the best of 3, which means I had to make several teams of 6 to bring to my matches. I settled on 3 different teams: a defensive team, a somewhat offensive team called No Fear, and a hyper-aggressive team aptly named 6 fucking setup sweepers. Because this is Gen 6, we have access to Mega Evolutions, and Mega Salamence is legal. I put it on my defensive team as a way to clean up games with a late sweep, but my other 2 teams already had their Megas chosen. The B, 150 base attack, 145 base speed, 15 special attack, 40 defense, adaptability to double stab. This thing is the most min-maxed Glacius cannon in the format, and it's also the Mega Evolution of choice of my very good friend, at least 8,700,000 ants. Considering my favorite megas weren't available, and I have fond memories in college of this fucking bee kicking my ass, I'm dedicating this one to you, Ant. One last thing before we get into the games: if you're enjoying the video, consider subscribing. I can't make you subscribe, but hopefully the fact that only 13% of my viewers subscribe will help guilt you into it. Anyway, back to the video. Our first match is against JD Ruse, who I invite on a call to chat shit with during the match, and he gladly accepts.
Let's start the shit talk. I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, strong opener. Sorry, I need to check my notes. 1 sec. Got him. No, you won't.
King of Luck, this is only for you.
Oh, the nasty girl for me? Click onto my stream, I'll nasty girl for you right now. With the shit talking complete and both of us ready to start, the first battle begins. I bring my offensive No Fear team, and JD brings a fairly defensive team.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, cheeky burn, cheeky burn.
Fuck!
Game 2?
My entire team's ruined.
Game 2? Get that EV light out of there.
You know what?
Yeah?
I'm cool with that. You know why?
Yeah, no, I am acutely aware. Things look pretty good for me at this point, with Aggron and Salamence both down and only slow attackers left, but JD still had one pretty major trick up his sleeve that I did not expect.
I'll take that. I think I still win.
Alright.
Sorry,
I'm
buddy.
going to kill myself. Whoa, you are nice one. Assault Fest, didn't see that coming. Luckily for me, that was only the first game, and I've plenty of time to make a comeback. I decide to pull out my 6 setup sweepers team to make a statement. I go for a pretty cheeky opener with Superior, and expecting a Stealth Rock, I get a free substitute up, and I knock out his Mega Salamence. His Chandelure comes out and reveals that it's Choice Scarf, so I switch into Snorlax for free into the Shadow Ball.
Okay. I'll do you one better.
Okay, let me just jump in and explain my train of thought here. By all likelihood, this Snorlax has rest, so I need to deal with it before it gets the chance to heal and set up any more curses, or we're done for. The good news is, I came prepared for this and have the coverage. The bad news is, the coverage is Focus Blast, and I'm going to have to hit at least 2 of them in a row to actually knock it out. Potentially 3 if I roll badly. What could possibly go wrong? Getting quiet, JD. Getting quiet. You thinking a bit hard? This hard? Balls! Yes! Fuck! No! Shit! It's so over. No! No! Clutch the fuck up, Mew. Clutch the fuck up. I've got more chances than you do. Do the rest incoming? Alright, I respect that. I respect that. Wanna see some tech? Fell Stinger, baby. You don't really see it much, mostly because it's a bad move. But Fell Stinger in Gen 6 is a 30 base power move that gives you +2 attack if you use it to knock a Pokemon out. JD's only out now against Beedrill would be to outspeed with Chandelure, but as it turns out, a max speed Chandelure with Choice Scarf is outsped by max speed Mega Beedrill by a single point. And the B easily equalizes the game for us. It's 1-1. Final game of the best of 3, and this is the first game of the whole tournament so far that actually has gone to a game 3. I bring my final team to keep the element of surprise, and he brings back his first. Ow, my bones! My fucking bones! I need to be honest with me, does Aggron get recovery moves? Motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Snap out now, snap out now, snap out now, snap out now, snap out right fucking now. Watch this tricky crit. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. No!
Fucking go!
At this point, I realized I was doomed and my tournament outing was coming to a close early. I didn't want to be a sore loser about it though, so I let him slowly chip away at every single one of my Pokemon, each one getting either 1-shot or 2-shot, unable to do anything but pray for a crit, until I realized I was being extremely presumptuous about my loss. That did nothing. Hold on, I'm stupid. Hold on, I'm stupid. With Aggron dedicating 3 moves to recovery and utility, its only attack is Heavy Slam, which deals damage based on the difference in weights of the user and the target. In my panic, I completely forgot that Snorlax is so massive that Heavy Slam only has a base 40 power against it. And extremely luckily for me, my Snorlax has a nearly identical set of Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Return. If you've played into this kind of defensive set mirror before, you know what that means. 7 whole minutes of PP stalling. With Snorlax coming into the PP war late and Return having double Heavy Slam's PP, it's only a matter of waiting until Aggron starts to use Struggle. Only 3 crits in a row would be enough to pull out a win for JD, so I wait patiently and snatch my victory from the jaws of defeat.
I'm not forfeiting though.
I would be upset if you did, frankly. We're gonna win it. 2-1, we are off to the semi-finals. We're against Droomish this round, who politely declined my offer to chat shit on call while playing. Smart move, honestly. I think my heckling is a serious disadvantage for anyone I play against. I open up with no fear, just like last time, and start strong with some good reads into a free superior KO with Gunk Shot. We're starting strong. Unfortunately, we now have to reckon with the Salamence. With no really solid checks on our team besides Ice Shard on our choice banded Donphan, who is currently locked into Gunk Shot. We sacrifice Sylveon to fire off an Ice Shard, with our sturdy ability keeping us alive to use it again. He switches to Porygon 2, and we pivot to Serperior, who takes it out after a lucky full paralysis, but also feints the Life Orb damage.
This Leaf Storm definitely kills.
Oh, man.
My word. That's a Life Orb though, right? So
Yep.
Superior goes down as well.
We take those every day of the week. This could be Trick Room though. Winnable. Not just winnable, I think it's won. And that's 1-0 to us. All right, let's keep the momentum going. I bring in my 6 setup sweepers team and he brings back the exact same team. No complaints from me. Ooh, light screen. I'm just happy to be here. All right, so you might have noticed this Salamence can definitely sweep my team. Droomish knows here that 1 Dragon Dance would probably be enough to do well, but a 2nd Dragon Dance would win him the game here. Salamence takes 36% from Psyshock on the turn that Light Screen is about to wear off, And here's what I assume happened. Droomish likely believed that due to Psyshock dealing damage based on the user's physical defense, it would not be halved by Light Screen, thus assuming that even after the Light Screen, he could take another 36% from Psyshock, allowing him to Dragon Dance the second time and sweep my team. Unfortunately for him, and I also didn't know this at the time, but this is not correct. And after Dragon Dancing a second time, the Psyshock was able to knock out the Salamence. We're here for a lot of good... Light Screen half Psyshock, not it because it's a special attack, knocks it, it does physical damage. He threw. We might be chill. After getting a lucky poison proc from Poison Jab and a lucky crit on the Clawitzer. Oh, shit! The bee cleanly sweeps through the rest of his team and carries me all the way to the finals, where YouTuber Accolade awaits. For the finals, not only did Acco agree to hop on call during the match, but the 2 tournament runners and commentators also joined in, so the clips might get a little chaotic here from this point on. I lead with my usual opening team, and Acco brings out a Sixth that looks pretty familiar to the sets JD was running in the first match. This is good for us. We've beaten it once and we can do it again. Oh, jeez.
Serp.
Oof.
There was 1 or 2 Nidoqueens LRC. They both instantly died.
Yeah, one of them was mine.
Oh my
God.
That's rough.
Watch this crit.
Oh god, don't say that.
Oh, Scarf. Got it.
Trick Room.
Big
Yeah,
if true.
That was the name of the Salamence. I don't know why it didn't. Oh no, that's the name of Dawn Fan. I think Salamence was the Rizzler's dad.
Trick Room again.
Can I, bro? Can I help you?
What? Oh,
What? GG's.
The big ice shard.
Big ice shard. It's a massive ice shard.
that was good.
After Donphan's massive checking of Salamence the last game, I figured I could rest easy and expect a team without one for the next game. As I enter with my 6 fucking setup sweepers, I realize this is not the case, as Akko has brought an extremely aggressive team with some powerful threats. Assuming he brought the same scarved Salamence as last time, we don't have a single real check for it. This one might be rough.
Mega
Oh. Oh! Hello! Hello!
The ice punch to get out that sub and it gets paralyzed. I was gonna ask if Mega T-Tar plays with its worm, but it does not fuck around with its worm here.
Here comes Sylveon.
Does it kill? It does kill. I thought it might.
Lots of decent B checks on the Akko team. I'm not gonna lie. B doesn't exactly get to waltz on down to the corner store with this one.
Sure don't.
That thing
Sure don't.
my corner store, I would kill myself.
Specs
Ow.
Zone. Here comes Snorlax to eat the Volt Switch. Here comes
The
Big Ape.
escape.
Ape Escape. Ape Escape.
And the ape is
Called it.
Oh, the double!
I see you. I know what you're about, because you're like me. Yeah, I knew that. I do that shit too. I can't overstate just how huge that read is for us. We got to set up a curse for absolutely free, and now this Snorlax is so hard to kill and lets us deal some serious damage to his team structure.
Noxie Mence definitely being Akko's ace in the pocket.
Only one more real problem left for us to deal with. The Salamence. Let me break it down for you. His Salamence is forced into Outrage and has either 1 or 2 turns left before being confused. Outrage has an 80% chance to one-hit KO Mew, which are not great odds, but we're not out of options yet. Here's my thoughts. I could swap into Salamence, Intimidate, reset the Moxie, you get the KO, you might confuse. I have a higher chance that way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Either I kill your Salamence or I lose the game. If this gives me a higher odds of doing that, I'm gonna do that.
Kill your Salamence or lose the game is kind of the name of this.
There's another Outrage coming, and I think my odds are better of just going for this Ice Beam.
Oh, please.
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Fuck!
Yes!
That was nice.
With every major threat cleared up, only one thing left to do, and that's to clean it up with our beautiful bee. You had a 81.1% chance to win that game.
That's super funny.
And there you have it. That's a story of how I won the Summer Pool Tournament. Thank you so much to Paladin for inviting me, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, thank you so much to everyone supporting me on Patreon. Thank you especially to at least 8,700,000 ants, Chaos Lord Drago, Sean Colgan, Zed the Man, and also Avery Bunn, Eamon Crawford, Frostfucks, Peter Clare Lomax, Squarka, The Dirt Man, and Where is Spacebar, as well as everyone else you see here.